YouTube, and welcome to Travel Adventures with Eric B. I'm Eric B, and today is travel vlog day. It's a little unusual travel vlog day because I'm actually flying out of Logan Airport here in Boston, and I'm actually flying layover in Reykjavik, Iceland, which I've been before. I got vlogs on that, and make sure you check it out on my way to Hamburg, Germany. Hamburg. I keep wanting to say Hamburg like hamburger is Hamburg. I got to get that right. But it's a little unusual because usually in my vlogs I always start out at home, which is Baton Rouge Airport and sometimes New Orleans Airport. I actually flew already out of Baton Rouge to Atlanta to Boston, and I've spent the last 2 days in Boston, had a really good time. So decided to switch it up this time. I think this is the first time I've done a travel vlog day not in my local airport, is in Baton Rouge or New Orleans. I'm actually starting out of Boston. I think this is the first time. I've done so many videos on this channel, I don't know. I may have started in other places before, who knows. I've got like 400 videos on this channel. Make sure you go check each and every one of them out. But anyway, we're getting started here in the international terminal here in Logan Airport in Boston. They got a long security line down there. My flight's in a couple hours. We're gonna be taking Play Airline for the very first time. It's an Icelandic airline, and we're going to be taking it from here in Boston to Reykjavik in Iceland, which, like I said, I've been to before. Make sure you go back and check those vlogs out. And I will be headed to Hamburg, Germany for the first time. And I've been to Germany many times. Well, I say many, only the third time actually, but never been to Hamburg. So follow along and let's get this adventure started. The line is actually going fast. When I walked into the airport, the line was really long. This is international Scandinavian Airs. I actually flew them last year. They're the Europe series from last year. I haven't even made up my mind if I'm actually going to call this the Europe series this year because it's a short series. Last year I've did nearly 20 videos, and a year before because I was in Europe about 25 days. This time it's not even 10 days and it's only 2 countries. Last year I went to 10 countries. This year only Germany and Ireland, so I'm not even sure if I'm going to call this the Europe series. So make sure you check out the videos from Germany and from Ireland. I'm excited about them. They fly international out of New York, so don't think I've ever really been in this international terminal here at Logan in Boston. Even though I've been to Logan in Boston 4 or 5 times, don't think I've really been to this international terminal before. I always like to show y'all through security, but you know they don't like you to record security, so kind of see it in the background, but they don't. You can't see like that.
Most agent customers Nicholas, Nolan, Steven, for mandatory passport verification.
These 2 guys here. It really wasn't that bad. I think I went through security fairly fast to say that I couldn't use my TSA pre-check because Play is not an airline that does TSA pre-check. Keep that in mind if you have it. Certain airlines don't do it, like North last year. They don't participate in it. But I went through pretty fast. No complaints, even though it sucks to have to take your shoes and your belt off. Fair warning, if you fly with Play Airline, like they are really serious about the size of your bags. So, and you could tell I'm wearing like 4 or 5 shirts right now and like 3 pairs of pants because they're really serious about the allotment. Pretty much any airline I've been on, if you have a book sack, they don't check it. It's like it's a book sack, it's a personal item. But here it's like it's got to fit into their personal item thing, and if it doesn't fit in it, it doesn't matter if it's a book sack or not, it's just got to fit in it. It doesn't fit in it, you got to take things out. And I thought I'd booked a carry-on bag, but apparently I didn't. It was something I booked for 23 bucks that I wasted because it's like an extra key load. And I was like, what am I going to do with an extra key load when all I got is a personal item? So I had to get rid of a lot of things and wear a lot of things, so that stinks. Y'all, even the most veteran of travelers are going to make mistakes. You're going to have to be prepared for it. did not have a good flight over. It was about 5 hours. It was pretty miserable, as a matter of fact. Part of that I would say on play, but I won't put most of that on play. Yeah, I thought the leg room was small. The plane was like a 747, 737, like a normal sized domestic flight. Not as big as what you'd expect going abroad, but I would say this though. The issue that I had was the guy sitting next to me. He had this big giant pillow that he put his face in, and he kept leaning against me the whole flight. He was in the middle seat. I'm like, he never leaned the other way, barely ever leaned straight up, just kept leaning on me the whole time. And it was miserable. Being crunched up for over 5, almost 6 hours with somebody leaning against you constantly. Not fun. Interesting, Delta's got a flight to Minneapolis. Air Canada to Montreal. It's interesting because Delta to Detroit, because pretty much everything is either Icelandic Air or Play. So see Delta's on there. It's interesting. Scandinavian Airways, which I did last year, going to Copenhagen. WestJet I've never flown. I've flown a lot of airlines. I've been to a lot of airports. A lot. Need to count them up. There's so many. Here's the Play airline people in red. Of course, Play airline's not a good airline. They wear red. Red's like my least favorite color. Welcome to Hamburg, folks. That flight went a whole lot better than the first leg because this time I was comfortable. I had the whole row to myself and no one leaning on me. I actually took my sleeping pills this time too because I didn't get any sleep the first time, so that was about a 3-hour flight and it felt like 3 minutes. New airport, as I've never been to Hamburg, Germany before. 30, maybe time to go grab some food. We are in Germany, so I might start with a schnitzel. You know how much I love schnitzels in Germany. Everyone loves duty-free, even though I haven't bought much from duty-free. It's just a thing. I think Iceland was the only place where I really bought a good bit from duty-free. We're going to try to catch the S-Bahn. Made it to Europe. No more bathrooms or restaurants. So we want to see right there the S-Bahn. We want to see the S-Bahn. On the Hamburg Central. All right, now I'll show you on a little room tour. It's going to be a very little room tour because not a lot to see. Room 26026. You got a wristband that activates it, so I got a little mess right there. Already been in the room, so this is the whole room. It's for 2 people though, so obviously I'm just staying here by myself, but 2 people can stay here. You got 2 double beds pushed together, and that's it, people. That's your light switch on the wall. Steps right there to climb up. Sorry about the mess. Plug in here. plug in here. Yep, and that's it, people. That's the whole room. What you think about it? What you think about it? Cab 20. You're right there behind me. 2 robes, though, that say Cab 20 on it, so that's pretty cool. I'll go look at a little bit of the outside of the property on my way back out. Right here in your bed sheets, your bathroom is going to be downstairs, not far away, but you got to walk to it. There's, of course, none in this room. This brace right here is what you use to open all the doors. I don't know how good you can see that. There you go. Cab 20. Cab 20. Germany was always known for being a cash flow first, all about money society, and even in Germany now, a lot of these places, no cash taken. Spaghetti ice #1 here in Hamburg, Germany. Spaghetti ice bitter. A long travel day, but I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I ask that you please hit the like, please hit the subscribe button, please hit the bell notification so you can know when I have more videos coming out. And as always, remember, live today, grow today, tomorrow's never guaranteed. Peace. And travel. Lots and lots of travel. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please hit the like, share, subscribe button, and leave any comments below. I love to interact and help us to continue to grow as a travel community.